Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 249 edition in Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I will tell you that the market at the global scene remain a bit flat but mixed in most cases, and this as a result of all eyes on what on the US consumer price index. And it's not surprised that we're seeing the market in this move. Don't forget that during the month of March, we saw a lot of news on bank crisis. Start reading from Silicon Valley Bank and through to fixed income, all of them royal banks and all of them. All of them has issue. But as we speak now, the market is in a quiet mode now across the globe, both in Asia, in Europe, and in US. But I'll speak now as market players expect US, you know, US consumer price index to slow down further, and this also will on the and while others are on the opinion that the inflation might also inch up a little in the month of March. The outcome of the data we are looking at will determine what Fed will do. Like I also said that the weak tone of Fed during the banking crisis, last month, also are giving sign that they are more likely or as suggested or signed, I said earlier, has suggested that they might likely try to start adopting monetary policy easing going into the future, depending on the strength. Considering the data that was released recently, especially on the last Friday, which was Good Friday, that shows that the the job report or labor market report looked a bit better and stronger. That also giving a sign that we might see Fed trying to start tapering or start easing what they are tightening interest. And don't forget, like I said yesterday, that the ongoing World Bank and IMF meeting all is tailored on what how this global rate hike by central bank has slowed down the global economy, and if care is not taken, this might lead toward full blow recession in some domain. While some can still manage it, will depend on their environment. But we are saying that in US, as this inflation data may further trigger volatility in the market. And why is it to trigger volatility is that as we speak now, all eyes on the data to come today. If it goes the other way, it's going to trigger volatility both for them across the globe, as I've said earlier, and investors are looking to see where it will flow from, and this will determine market volatility today and the rest of the week. Why I say so is that this information alone has a way of triggering kind of a way of eliciting or kind of a pause or a trigger on investors' perception. And when it comes, that's why I said earlier that it's going to what drive volatility today and the rest of the week. And don't forget, in last week before we went on holiday, I discussed something on a sentiment report for you. How sentiment report work? This sentiment come across every market, no matter what you are trading. They how the people feel, what is their psychology, what is their perception of the market, and this data has a long way to determine what we should. Because most of the economists in US are already saying that if care is not taken at this time, that Fed should stop hiking rate and look the world for it, so that the economy will not go into what full blow what recession. And don't forget that all eyes on this data today, and also inventory data on the oil for the oil the report from US too. You can see these are what all eyes on today to see what the inventory data will look or report will look at, and also these are what will shape the market. And don't forget that whatever is happening in US has a way of influencing other domains like Asia, like Europe. And but for oil market as we speak now, Asia environment has more influence because of what happened in China determines what the direction, because this is the second largest economy. If there is improved economic data there, it shows that consumption will be high or low. But I speak now of all eyes on this US inflation data that will determine a lot what will happen between today and the end of the week, and even the upper week as we speak now. Also, Bank of Canada just expect to announce a policy statement on what on their monitoring aspect. These are the things that are also going to shape the market as we expect. And I believe that this also will likely help Fed also to to see the next step they are taking in terms of their policy or action, because the job report I said earlier has also given insight what should, because if care is not taken, it might lead that economy into recession. But this sentiment we're seeing now, as wait and see to see the data, it's just temporary. I tell you now, once the data comes to the market today, you see how the market is going to respond. And if it start looking southward as we saw, it's sustaining that downward trend in terms of slowdown, in terms of US inflation, that will also be a good news for the market. And I believe that this will going to drive this market the next week and also the rest of the week if the 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 data comes as expected, but all eyes on what on that match expectation of US. But I also believe that as an investor, once this data comes, the reaction to it is what matters, and that also has a way also influencing decision of whoever that is trading. You can see what is happening in different instruments. You can see that Bitcoin has gone almost $30 above. You can see that gold also has gone above 2,000 dollar. You can see these are the things that what all outcome of this figure we're seeing will shape market, and also dollar has become weaker. And when you see that dollar is weak, it also impacts the commodity market. And why it's also because that's also going to more demand for this commodity, and there will be sales. Like oil price as we speak now is trading, despite oil price is a bit flat, but you can see that it has sustained that stability a little. Oil price as we speak now is sitting at $85.73 per barrel in the international market. It tells you what is the but I told you earlier yesterday and last week that this oil price as it was also triggering inflation. No, as the World Bank and others are advising central bank to start looking down or slowing down interest rates. If oil price also go up, it's also going to influence the prices of what commodity and also activities in terms of energy and all those stuff. These are the things that they have to contend with. But it depends on how the policy managers, the central bank sees it and able to position to make sure that they deal with all this. Once they're able to handle it, that will have a way of also impacting the market. But as we speak, like I said earlier, US market is flat. Two of the indicators there are in green. Just one is also in red. Also, the same thing in Europe. Europe, I'll tell you, more of the Europe indices are in green. Only few also about one or two is also in red. Asia, for me, is pure mixed market we're seeing there. But I believe that as activities continue, we also know what is going to close the day. In Africa, we are seeing also in mixed market. Why NGS today is flat. We saw what happened yesterday, when we are during the class that I told you that the selling pressure in NGS continued. We saw that yesterday market was down by almost 2% as a result of Excel losing about what about losing 10% flat, not about 10% flat. That also impacted the general NGS index and it closed the negative southward movement. But market is trying to build another strong support level around the 51,900 or 51,800. This thing is what we're watching now. What the market do from this now down here in local market, as all eyes are also on the pending audited accounts from the financial sector, especially GT Code, Access Bank, Fidelity, and Sterling Bank, and that of Presco in a agro business. These are the things that will do that it might shape the market. Why the market is also having more sellers in the market, for me, I'm not surprised because we are seeing the market have rallied from the month of November. There are bunch of property activities, and also at the same time there is a contention between the yield we are seeing in the physical market and also the yield we are seeing in this equity. And knowing that Q1 expected to be in the market even from now, also be missed because of what the contraction, the police management index have reviewed to us that in the month of February and March we saw a strong contraction, a great one that business activities slow down, and when that slow down, as they were also reflecting on the numbers of companies, especially hotel companies and also the private sector activities. These are the things that we expect that will happen. But I believe that what the market is doing now is for us traders to keep our eyes on the strong support level on this and also trade with volume to see where we are going from here. Because I tell you, despite the market is on a pullback operation, opportunities are still available in this market. It might not be much as before when our market is going up. When we saw the market from the month of November to almost February, we see the market making a higher high to almost touching another 56,000 before that we start seeing the correction. That is not the problem now as we speak. What matters now is that as investor, all you need to do to keep your eyes on what to do. For we traders, we expect the market to pull back to give us to touch the strong support level before we start buying stock now. But for investors that are investing for dividend, hold your position and take your dividend. For traders, keep your eyes on this strong support level and also look at the resistance level, a breakout for you to also enter. Once you're able to monitor this in the market, you're able to make informed investment decision on what to do now or not. But for me, as market is correcting, don't panic. Also, don't forget that this also, like I said yesterday, that we're already in a transition period because the outgoing government will be giving battle to the incoming government, and there's about to be policy shift from the and that we expect that when that comes, after that seeing reforms in the economy, it has. But yes, my say to take time, but I'll tell you, it's better to be in the market when people start seeing those information and I say they start coming and you already taking position. And also don't forget that if we get it right, we're likely to see foreign investors coming back if our policies start. And also this issue of foreign exchange market is addressed by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Once it's addressed, I tell you, foreign investors start coming back because why they're not here is that taking their money out, after transaction is a problem. And I believe that you can see what is happening in Airtel. Airtel have been on another vehicle where they sell, they buy Airtel here and go and sell in London and collect their pounds. Now that Airtel is coming down, don't forget that Airtel has March as year end. I believe that that also interests you. And the price is now, if Airtel also starting from this foreign investors start buying Airtel to go and sell, price will also go back. And also depending the performance of Airtel, as all eyes of Airtel for audited result. Airtel has March as year end, March ended 31st, almost a 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I believe that between now and the end of May, we should expect to see Airtel audited account in the market. These are the things that should guide investors in this market as we speak. This is not the time for any investor to panic. Yes, you might see sign that sellers are in charge, as long as that it makes the market more attractive and for you to invest. As we speak now, today you can see what happened to Transcorp. Transcorp has been adjusted for 5 kobo dividend they declare. But see, it gave back that same 5 kobo today, and you can see the volume. Yesterday was about 1.54 billion share traded. Today almost 80 million is already traded so far. You understand what is going on in Transcorp. And it's a company before now, apart from the figure we're seeing before night have been posting positive number but giving us little. But we're seeing improvement more in Transcorp. And also don't forget that the new law that was signed by the president that states will start generating their light will be a plus for Ikedegu, will be a plus for Transcorp. And Transcorp being in East, Enugu, and also in Delta, I believe that if these two states alone can go in, it's also a big business for Transcorp. And this I think that the people are already seeing that ahead, already start positioning for Transcorp. That means you also should keep your eye. You are seeing volume. I don't think that volume speak very loud in technical analysis. When you see volume in a company, when you are trading or you are chatting, it should draw attention to see what is happening in that company, that this volume is coming out. Once you're able to get it right, I'll tell you, you make informed decision from that position. And that is what is happening in Transcorp as we speak now. There's no cause for alarm in Transcorp, and also, like I said, the price has been adjusted now today for what? For dividend. That means the price also have rebounded again. You can see the power of what of a company activities happening in their company. That's why this are the trend. This trend already all before now seen in a UCAP and a GTB that once they mark down, see them rebounding immediately. But I think that Transport is also trying to follow that trend today for today, but that's not start a trend until you see it become a pattern of like 2 or 3 years more when it's important. Now, just saw what happened today. That means you should also to keep your eyes in that direction. If you are in Transport, you know what to do, either to buy more or to wait and see and take your 5 kobo. And also, these are the things investors should be doing now. As I said, in any market, no matter what is happening, there are always opportunity to make one position, to take one decision, and also make money. As we speak now, I want to come back to see what is happening in the market before we go to live charts to see what the chart is. But already the chart has given us, if you are looking at the chart from where you are now on this way, the chart has already given us a clue that is looking down, and that tells you that sellers are in charge. And also when you see that all these high cap stocks suffer losses, it has also influencing the industry. That's why also emphasize that you as a trader should not only look at what the index alone, look at other those sectoral index to know is that an individual performance of the stock in terms of chart or in terms of their fundamental. You need to combine the two to arrive at what at a good decision as a trader or investor. It's very, very key at any given time. These are the things we need to know when you are trading. We want to go back to the market now. As we speak now, market is trading at 51,947.61 basic point. These are the reasons why market have lost just slightly 5.38 no basic point, down by about 0.001. Consider market is still flat as we speak. And the good thing again that if you look at market breadth is flat for having 5 losers and 5 gainers in the market. You can see that market is waiting for a trigger. Like I told you that depending, audited account has a way also influencing the market positive if they start hitting the market. If you look at the top losers now for the start of the five over five already, you can see that mutual benefit is leading, followed by multiverse. You can see Royal Exchange, Covey, business solution, and Owando. These are the top five losers as we speak now. Gainers in the market now, we've seen the Skywave Aviation. You can see this stock have been flat before, now gaining 50 kobo around the 5 naira 50 kobo as we speak now, 10% up, followed by Beja Paint. Beja Paint also by almost 8.6% up, 7 naira 60 kobo. Again, Transcorp has gone back to 1 naira 42 kobo. This is the trend that was adjusted down today. You can see the power of interest, or what we say, you see volume, what is there's you also look at the FTN Cocoa also among the top gainers, and also the last one there is Qtis. Qtis also has April as year end, or as to see the word we are seeing the third quarter, or as to want to see the full year between now and end of June. For me, let investors relax and also keep their finger crossed. Before we go to the number that will get hit the market, let's look at the activity stocks in terms of volume. Like I said earlier, just repeating myself again, Transcorp is leading now. Now it's almost like it has gone to 90.4 million share traders. I told you 80 for now. So speak now, 90.4 million share traders so far in Transcorp at 1 naira 40 kobo, followed by Fidelity 5 naira 27 kobo, 16.2 million share traders so far. UBA remain flat at that 8 naira 55 kobo, 10.7 million share traders so far. Zenith Bank is still at 25 naira 50 kobo flat for more like 4 days now, 3.7 million share traders so far. One Mansard Insurance 2 naira 20 kobo, 3.3 million share traders so far. This is the state of the market as we speak. But before we go to the chart, sorry, I want to look at the first Q1 number that hit the market so far that came from Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank. You can see that these are local stocks, but still you can see in terms of corporate action or corporate governance, I can tell you that this Infinity has really come up. That you can see that for almost 2 years, 3 years now, it's one of the early filers both for full year and also for unaudited account. You can see that the result was released was okay. But this result will give us insight to what we should expect, knowing that activity that happened in the first quarter of 2023 will also reflect on the number. But if we look at the gross earnings for Infinity, you can tell you that the gross earning moved from 463.41 million to 554.34 million. That's about 20% up, 19.6% in the green. Profit after tax, we saw that also within this period, the company or the bank interest income also improved tremendously. Good one to show you that when there is this high high interest rate, banks are the worst also getting, but also has the worst also eating the banks when non-performing loan also increase. But when there is high interest rate, that is the easiest way for banks to make money. They make quick money on high interest rate from the public or from their customer, because once you have your advance and loan continue to increase, you are earning more because you are giving more loan or more credit to the public. As we speak now, the PAT also moved slightly from 172.33 million to 184.39 million. That's about 7% up in the green. You can see what I'm saying, that you can see that after the expenses, you can see that the PAT is a bit flat. For good that is in green, that is a sign that why the earning per share moved from 16 kobo to 17 kobo in Q1 2023. From 16 kobo in 2022 to 17 in 2023. This is also an improvement, just one kobo up, but you need to do more in this. But also, what matters is that if you look at the profit margin, much might have a decline in profit margin. Despite that, the profit margin is still interesting for a company to post at a 3.26% in terms of profit margin. That's about every 1 naira gross earnings, about 30 kobo is about 30 kobo or 33 kobo is retained as profit. A good one, but you can see a decline from 37.18 in 2022 to to 33. Now in 2022, about 1 naira we are retaining about 37 kobo, as what as your profit. But now, and 1 naira retain about 33. So it's a decline, but good for the company. This is not a bad number, I would say, but it's a good one that started seeing, audited account for Q1 2023. It's a good one. Also in the matured market, also seeing the number also hitting that market with their Q1 also as we speak. But these numbers are missed in the matured market. But here, this is the first one we're seeing, as stock are still on the pending full year result, and also more of this period, especially as the companies have notified the exchange of their close period and also their board meeting to announce the result within this month of April, because you have 30 days to release your what on that account, because it's a management account, not a data account, and it has to come within this period as usual. For me, there's no cause for alarm for we that are investors in the market. Let's keep our finger crossed and also take our position, especially when you are in profit. Don't hesitate to take profit, and also leave the rest one for to take your dividend. But if you are in the trader like me, put your cash to see where you see a good jumping, but also the opportunity in the market. You can see good dividend paying stock, good high dividend yield. You can still go there, and the market is in this move. That is for those that are yet to take position. This is what you should do now. There's no need of you panicking. If you are in profit, sell your profit. If you are in the stock, because you have your stop loss, you have your profit target. If you are in a position, once you touch your stop loss to protect your capital, you know what to do as trader. But for investor, they might have to wait when it comes to they buy more to average down. Depends on what your investment objective. Although that's why before you enter the market, whether you're a trader or investor, have a goal that guide you. You're taking your decision is very, very key. Yes, want to back to the market now. You can see the chart here already. I said yesterday the market has entered a decline phase. Either you put a decline or what we call on the markup is when the market is going up. Say markdown phase. You know what you call it. For now, it's a decline. But still before market has stayed this level for distribution. Now was in market. It tried to rebound, but get back now and break down. The last support level. I think that support level might also become resistance level when market is going up again. But to speak now, the market is down at this level. Now it's flat, waiting for a trigger. Not as Apple market is about there. I told you earlier it's less than 0.001% in the red. But let's wait and see before the market goes what will change the trend of the market. As usual, quickly go and call up our indicators to help us understand this market easily, and also take action as traders and investors. Don't need to wait. Let's start with let's call our ADS here. Directional movement. Sorry, ADS. We call our ADS up here. Yep. See, call our ADS up. There's already there. Call also go and look at our call our money flow index. We want to crowd our chart. Look at our T line. Our T line, as usual, convert it to what? To 8 for every time frame you are using. Either you are using it makes it easier. But for those that are long-term investors, I'm using at 55. For those medium, 21. But for we short-term traders, we know why we use 8, because able to catch our turning up and down easily. And also when you see your price action far from the T line, it gives you a sign that it will go back to that T line. That's why you keep your eye to see where to make a return, a reversal, and your support level. You can see where they are very important. You note all these technical tools and know how to use them effectively. That will help you to make decision. Yes, if you look at the T line now, you can see look at our blue line. The T line here, you can see where it is and where the price this action is. And you can see that the volume today is small compared to what we saw yesterday, about almost 1 point something billion to close the day. But now, if you look at your ADS can see that when the market tried to rebound here, see that it was coming up to cross, but when the market are coming down, they give up one start continue up, the other one reverse, this one reverse up, this one reverse down. We are seeing that it shows that this market momentum is weak. That is what we are seeing now. We are seeing that these two are going apart, and the momentum is weak. That's why the red one is going up. You can see that speak now. The ADS, that's what I see relatively that around above 20, around 34. But this is a weak one. That means the sell momentum in the market is still very strong. But once you see the blue one going up and cut with the cross one up, for those that has the Investdata technical tools, I think you will know all this, because all this have been taken care in those material, and you understand how to use them. But as I said, once you see that it's not going up here and it's trading above the ADS, then the market is weak. Momentum is also no weak. That one, sellers are in charge, buyers are already sleeping, waiting for opportunity. But if you look at also your ADS, sorry, your money flow is reading 31. Yesterday was around 32. This morning 31 and below 50. Once you see money flow above 50, that's why you know that fund. But who believe that as we expect to see payment date also coming closer, once you see that payment date coming, we must also provide liquidity to enter some stock, especially for individual stock that are paying, maybe also for the market, depending on what on that stock. If the stock adjusted down and they are paying, then people will take advantage to buy. That's why reinvesting their dividend into the market. We expect that also to start happening, and that's why we expect to see oscillation. That's why the market are pulled down for the first 5 trading days. We had 4 trading days last week. Today, yesterday one. Let's see between before the week runs out what the market will be doing if there will be a reversal. But I believe that this oscillation we expect to see in the month of April, and also once we have a direction from the from the government, this sentiment will continue. But I tell you, sentiment is very, very key. Even when your fundamental is telling you it's okay, technical is also giving you what sentiment, what is the perception, and that is what the chart is also telling you. For me, there's no cause for alarm. Let's keep our finger crossed and invest wisely. This for the market and this for a day. Let's quickly look at 1 hour. When we are charting a live class like this to trade, look at a day chart, look at 1 hour and 15 minutes chart to easily get the position of the market. That also help you. Even on the 1 hour chart, you can see that the market is still trading below the T line. You can see that in the last how many hours market has been trending here. You can see it here, activities here. You can see just because of Airtel pullback, if not, market will remain on level. You can see the power of what of high cap stock. You can see from the last 1 hour what the stock is doing, market is doing, you can start trading. You can see also, for me, market is still not too good on the 1 hour chart. Look at it, and also money flow is almost below 10, which is good. Then finally look at what the 15 minute chart to see what is happening before we go to individual stocks to look at. On the 15 minute chart, market is also start trending in terms of the 15 minute chart we are seeing here. You can see for yourself what is happening here, and also money flow is coming up to around 52. Now for me, let's keep our finger crossed. I see the distance between where we are seeing opportunity now. I can see where you see ADS telling us that the momentum in the market is weak, sellers are really in charge. When you see the blue above, buyers are in charge. This is a simple way to explain this that when you read them and know when to also to jump in, knowing exactly what to do at the right time. Quick one, want to look at those stocks that are making the top gainers now as we speak. Yes, we need to look at what is happening in transport from the markdown. Let's see what transport look like. What is your position in transport? What are you doing with your share in transport at this time? Are you jumping out, or you are accumulating, or you are taking a dividend? What are you doing? This is a stock that we need to watch. This a 15 minute chart for transport for me. If this chart look very good, it's trading up. You can see despite this morning, you can see where it is now. For me, it's a strong one for even at the markdown. Look at the what we are seeing 15 minutes. You also look at the simple way to understand. Look at where it is now. Momentum in transport is also strong. You can see that the green blue line is above the red line. You can simply understand what I mean by all this. When you are trading, it's very, very important to have this at the back of your mind, that you know exactly what to do. You can see that transport is looking good, even though this 15 minutes chart. You can see that no, it's not looking bad. That's why the money flow is a bit around leading at 24. After it is a good chart in the 15 minute chart. We can go to 1 hour chart to look at what is happening in transport. In 1 hour chart, transport is still trading above the T line. Yes, that's why that we have seen a pullback. Now it's also going in green. In the last 2 hours, this is when it was marked. You can see here. You can see also where what is doing now. Already looking up around the 1 naira 40 what 42 kobo. And once it come back to this height, that would be very nice for we that bought also lower here. Now it's good that even on a 1 hour chart, you can see that the momentum is still very strong. However, the money flow is really that fund is entering the stock. You can see fund is entering the stock on the 1 hour chart. Then finally, look at it at the daily chart to know the position of transport. Yes, on the daily chart, you can see there is volume here. You can see the stock this morning. You can see this is a day chart, try to resist decline. You can see where it is now. It's come as low here. We can see as low as almost below 35 before coming up also down to this level where it is now. For me, it's a good one. Our money flow telling that it's reading 86. This is strong. One is entering the stock powerfully, and consider momentum is positive. ADS is reading 49. Say that this strong, this stock is powerful. Sentiment, momentum are in favor of this stock as we speak. These are the things we should also note when we are looking at stock. Quick one, look at what is happening in Fidelity. The result is being delayed. Look at Fidelity at this point. What is happening in Fidelity? Before we quickly look at the UBA, if time permits us, look at UBA finally for call it a day. Look at Fidelity result chart. This is a day chart for Fidelity. As we speak now, it pulled back, trade below the T line. It went up again, but as we speak now is below until it break out up again to rebound. Yes, as we speak now, it's trading around 5 naira, 5 naira 15 to 5 naira 28 kobo. These are the price level. But you can see again that we understand. You can see what is happening here on your ADS. ADS, the blue one is crossing down, and then this is a sign of weakness already. Once you see this blue coming down, and then but you see the blue one coming up. Now the blue one is coming down. It's a sign of what weakness for Fidelity. So I thought the delay in result, but I believe that all eyes on the result when it comes, it might change the trend. But this is a sign of weakness for Fidelity. Also, money flow is already looking down in this regard. These are the things you want to do. And this 1 hour day chart for that. Let's look at 1 hour chart for Fidelity before we quickly look at 1 hour chart. You can see here, you can see this bullish engulfing. This is also bearish, not bearish engulfing, it's almost covering, but I see as I'm going up and down. If you look at your ADS, it's already looking down, sign of weakness. Money flow is also looking down on a day chart for what for Fidelity. Let's look at the 15-minute chart for it. You can see that it's all below what the T line that confirm a downtrend. Last but not the least, let's look at what is happening in UBA. UBA result is good, and let's see how the market is also reacting to stock has also been towards the markdown for UBA. What is like you can look at UBA 15-minute chart. It's also not looking bad. Trading above the T line, I'll tell you this is not a bad one. And you can look at your moment ADS trying to cross the red one and see once cross it, a good sign, and money flow is looking at 50. This for 15-minute chart for the stock, which is good. Look at 1 hour chart for UBA. And 1 hour chart for UBA is trading above the T line, strong momentum. And see also on the ADS and money flow is almost a what almost 60, almost 82. For me, it's a good one for what for UBA. And finally, look at UBA a day chart to see what it's been. On a day chart, you can see it here above the T line. Good one for me, and you can see that the momentum is still very strong here. Money flow is above 50, 57. It's a good one for UBA. I mean, UBA here, the price has remained a bit stable around 855, 850. But I tell you that potential for those that are thinking long, but I tell you there's good upside potential for UBA if the number we've seen is sustained in the current financial year. On this note, I say thank you. See you tomorrow. Enjoy yourself your trading day. Bye.